Right then guys, here we are, it's cardio day. You are going to love this, especially if your legs are sore from yesterday's madness. I know mine are, so make sure you warm up properly. This is going to get your heart rate really worked up. We're going to have minimal breaks, but it's not going to last that long, okay? Because
before you start, make sure you've got drink and a little towel.
yeah, make sure you have some water, make sure you have something to mop the sweat away with, and make sure you have some room in your living room to move around with.
Shove your coffee table out the way,
yeah.
You know, send the dogs out.
Send the dogs out, put the kids to bed, do what you need to do so you've got some room. Okay, I feel like there may have been something. Just make sure you stay safe, be careful. If you feel like it's too much, then stop and take a break if you need to. If you need to modify it and drop down, then do so.
Same as always. Just,
yeah,
don't do anything that you're not comfortable with.
We'll probably find that the camera's going to have to move down to the floor so you can actually see the moves going on, so you probably won't see our faces for a lot of it. But
we're going to be doing cardio and our abs today, so a lot of it will be on the floor.
Yeah.
Where your abs are concerned. But as you know, we move the camera up and down accordingly. Just means that occasionally our heads might be slightly cut off.
Yes.
Got to set our timer.
Yeah, set the timer now. Kind of need that. Right then, first of all, we absolutely 100% need to warm up. Okay. So, getting your creaky muscles moving, we want to start with just a jog on the spot. Which, try just to sort of let your body loosen up a bit, if it can. Nice and gentle just to begin with. Doesn't take long for your heart rate to raise up. And what we're going to do is we're going to have minimal breaks so that it keeps your blood pumping, it keeps everything moving, it keeps the fat burning. And as we know, when the fat burns during exercise, you breathe it out, you exhale the fat.
Maybe you didn't know that. Fun fact.
Well, there's an info number. Right, then we're going to go star jumps.
If you can't star jump, guys, literally just do this. Side step and arm. Side step and arm. Oh, one at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, whacking the lampshade. Standard.
I already feel it coming up. This is just a warm up, so don't go too hard too fast. And then we're going to go on to side steppers. So it's basically running on the spot but going to the side. Scooching across.
Scooching. I have much less room than Oren, so I can only do a couple of steps.
You're smaller than me.
Same size legs.
Oh yeah, this is true. I'm all torso, very small legs.
Whereas I'm more leggy.
Next on the list is high knees. So keep your back straight, don't bend over. If you need to, use your hands to try and get your knees up. If you can't do this, stand and march like this. Okay? But if you can do it, get them knees up. And we're going to go into butt kicks. That's where you want to get your heels. If you
Hands on your butt. Try and
kick.
kick.
Yeah.
Try and kick. Just go as high as you can.
Losing my breath already.
Me too.
It's only the warm.
Oh, my knee does not love me though.
No, you'll feel those leg muscles creaking and aching
I'm
today.
actually going to do this because I don't want to hurt my knee.
Okay. 3 seconds.
Know your limits. So important.
And jog on the spot. Nice and gentle. We're going to go through that whole thing again, just one more time, before we have a quick break.
How'd you find yesterday then, guys? I've heard from some of you. I think one of the comments was, that's the most exercise I've done in a long time.
It was a tough one.
Was.
It
was Bernie.
And back to star jumps. or star steps. Remember to land softly with the knees. You want to be nice and bouncy with your legs. Don't want to be no stamping like an elephant.
And that's enough of that.
Right, 3 seconds, we're going to go to side steppers. Okay, and side steppers. You love it.
I know.
By now the legs should start feeling nice and warm, raring to go. It is going to be a tough cardio session, but it's made for a reason.
It's already tough. And this is the warm-up, baby. So yes, just be aware. It is still tough for us too.
And high knees again. It's always tough. I hope I haven't made it too tough.
You'll feel by the noises I make.
Yeah, I think I'll hear by the noises I make. 5 seconds and then we're into butt kicks. 3, 2, 1. Butt kicks. This is the last move before we have a little break. By now your heart rate should be really nice and high. Your body should be warmed up and you'll most likely be sweating. That's the whole point. 2, 1, done.
I think I chose the wrong day to wear a t-shirt.
Yeah, me too. I should have worn the vest I had. Oh well.
Huh?
Should have worn the vest I had yesterday.
Hydrate.
You'll need it.
Remember yesterday I said, you might want 2 bottles of water. I took my own advice.
Right, this is where we're going to start cutting off our heads so you can see what the dealio is
And the floor.
going down at our legs. Right, first we're going to do 3 moves 3 times. Okay, we're going to do 30 seconds per move and then we're going to have a 30-second break and then move on to round 2. Do the same in round 2 and that's it. So you've literally got about 10 minutes work, but it's going to be a tough 10 minutes, okay? Modify where you can. We'll go over the modifications as we're rolling through, okay?
Before we do that, I know we're
Yes.
getting warm, but while we're doing this, do you want to explain to them why a cardio workout is so important?
Well, to increase your heart health, to increase your lung capacity, to help burn away excess fat, to help reduce the water retention in your body. You're going to tell me because you're Mrs. PT.
I'm not. I just wanted I wanted some explanation put out there.
Okay.
Because cardio is hard work and there's no lying and there's no covering that up.
No.
I want you to know before we start why we're doing it because it's so important. This reduces so many diseases and conditions, you know, and it's just really important to know the benefits of why you are working so hard.
And afterwards, you get a really big hit of endorphins,
Oh, you
and
do.
it makes you smile and happy,
You do.
which is always
Tends
good.
to send your libido skyrocketing too, so
Yeah,
just be aware of that.
that's something I was going to talk about today actually.
After
Was,
leg day especially.
After
you know.
leg day, especially after you work your big muscle groups, your hormones may make a bit of a shift around.
So
you may-
don't be too shocked by
Don't be too shocked if you're feeling kind of fruity. Anyway, right, so the first move of the first round is switch jumps or hops. Now, that's where you get down into a lunge position and you hop down into a lunge position, like that. Whoa, that's the hard version. If you need to, just have your feet in a bit of a scissor and just hop backwards and forwards like that. If you can,
And if you can't do
go
that,
down into the lunge. And if you can't do that,
show the stepping version.
then just, whoa, you can do it better than me. You make,
Well, step in, and step back, and then opposite.
Yeah.
Step in
With the same.
and then step back.
That's it.
Just in case you can't hop, because that can put a bit too much pressure on some knees.
Yeah. Right, and then the second move is mountain climbers. That's where we go down to the floor. Can I just use your leg space, Charlie?
You can, yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Down to the floor. You're in like a push-up position, and you're going to hop with your knees in and out like that. That is a mountain climber.
Or you're going to step them. 1,
Or you step
2,
them.
3, 4. There is no rush. You don't have to do as many as us. There's nothing about speed on this.
Right.
Just do as many as you can.
Exactly.
Safety first.
Absolutely. And the third move is vertical jumps. So, you need a hand up.
I hadn't fully decided whether I was going to stay there or not.
Third move is vertical jumps or vertical hops. So, if you want to make it hard, you bend and then you jump. Try to touch the ceiling, try to get as high as you can. Over and over. Vertical jumps. Or just small hops. Just leave the floor slightly. Land nice and softly, everybody. Okay? So there are your 3 moves. It's going to burn, but you're going to love it. Modify if you need to. I'm already out of breath demonstrating. This is cardio. This is what happens. Oh. Okay, so remember, first one is switch jumps or switch hops or steps.
Yeah, step forward, step back.
Step forward, step back, like that. Okay, 3.
Do one
2,
side and then the other if you're stepping.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and we're going. Switch jumps. And if you thought your legs were hurting already, it's okay. It's all good. Helps to build nice cardio strong muscles. 5 seconds left. And we're getting to our mountain climbers. 2, 1. Down safely into your mountain climbers. And go. Knees in. Try and move around a bit so you can see. That's it.
Keeping your chin out of your chest, guys. You need all the air that can get into your lungs.
Yeah. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Up. As quickly and as safely as possible into vertical jumps or vertical hops. You're going to be gasping by the end of this because I already am. Oh, I can feel the pain.
Leg day's coming back.
Leg day every day, baby. 2 seconds and guess where we're going? Switch jumps. Okay. And here we go. Again.
Blimey.
Yeah. I mean, that's a modifier to the hops, I think. That leg day's done me.
Oh, wasn't it?
Ah, come on, let's get down. There we go. 4 seconds to mountain climbers. Down safely into your mountain climbers or mountain steppers. And away you go. Now with your mountain climbers, remember to engage your core because you're working your core too. We're going to be working it later. May as well warm it up, right? 4 seconds into vertical jumps. 2, 1. Stand up safely. And away we go. I'm sure you're all thinking, we are insane.
Modify if you have to.
Modify if you have to.
And what am I doing?
Hops. Charlie's lost her mind.
I am, I'm doing the opposite thing to you.
2 seconds.
Going back to my other one.
into switch
Well,
jumps,
wait a minute.
switch hops.
Oh, I just did mine.
Oh.
Did it the wrong way round.
Okay, this is the last time through on this round. See, it's short, but it's sharp. So give it everything you can. It's okay to be out of breath. It's okay if you reach your limit and need a break. And we're going down to mountain climbers. Again. And away. Avante. Whew. This is really tough. Charlie's giving me the eyes like, what have I done?
I can tell you something, guys.
5 seconds.
I'm definitely going to be overlooking his plans.
2, 1. Last time up, last move, come on. Vertical jumps
Oh my
or
word.
hops. No switching, just hop.
Okay.
20 seconds of this round.
Oh!
Keep going. You can do it. This is cardio. If it's easier to go for a
Cardio
run,
feels an awful lot like leg day.
yeah. If it's easier to go for a run, go for a run. 2 seconds. 1. That's it. Last one. Good job. Grab your water.
See, now my recommendation for cardio was skipping ropes. Because I think that would be much nicer.
Well,
Or hula hooping. I love hula hooping. Does any of you hula hoop?
hula hooping would be good. I did think about
I love hula hooping.
making a circuit for skipping rope. But unfortunately, I don't think people just want to look at a black screen. Because it's always too dark when I leave work
This is true.
to film.
I'm going to stretch my legs ever so slightly. Just for a minute.
15 seconds,
If you
I'm
want
going
to
to
do the
start round
same,
2.
sit down. Just gently pull your toes back if you can reach your toes. Just gently pull them back and it just gives your legs a little bit of a stretch out of the back.
Right, okay,
Oh.
so round 2. First move is a standing sprint. So instead of jogging on the spot, you go like Billy. Standing sprint. That simple. Or, you know, a softer sprint if you can't handle it.
Just step.
Just step.
Like marches, soldier steps.
Next move, can I have some floor space just a second, just to
Yeah.
show the fine people.
Oh, definitely
Second
need
move
this.
of the second round is either a plank walk, so you're in the plank like this, and you move your arm and your foot across
Without
and
stepping on
over.
anyone's toe.
and back. So plank walk, or if you want to go harder, moving push up, down and up, down and up.
And what do they do if they can't do the crab walk thing?
Hold a plank
Okay,
for 30 seconds.
there you go.
That's tough enough.
That is pretty damn tough on its own.
And the last move is the good old-fashioned burpee. If you don't know what one is, you go from a standing position, you move down, you put your hands on the floor first before anything else. You then hop or step back into a plank. You then hop or step back in, and you stand up. So down, hands down first,
Step one at
then
a time.
step, then in, then up. Go down, step,
Step. Step. In.
and stand up.
Up. And then back down. Okay? Don't have to hop. This is not a sprint. This is a jog.
This is a jog. Remember, it's cardio. Your heart rate is supposed to be high. You're breathing heavy, you're sweating heavy.
You may feel like your heart is about to jump out of your mouth, but that is quite normal.
Just hold on, but remember safety first. We've just got these 3 moves 3 times around. The first one is a standing sprint. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin.
Feels weird not being able to see the heads.
It kind of does, doesn't it? Like, as much as I move back, it doesn't change or forward.
This could probably go a bit farther. I suppose it'd be weird having floating heads with no bodies though, right?
That would be kind of funny. We should do that next time.
Green screen.
Just have our heads floating around near our feet. Okay, 2, 1, and we're going into the plank walk or moving push-ups. So down safely. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, go across. Down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not taking much room. 5 seconds. And then we go into burpees. And up. Burpees, remember, down, hands down first. Hop back or step back. In you go. Up again. Down. Back. In. Up. Down. Back. In. Up. See, you could set some music to this, couldn't you? Or something. Last one. And we're going back to the standing sprint. See, that wasn't that bad.
Hey.
If I say so, I get it. Woo! It's killer.
Can't believe you thought this was easy.
I never said it was easy.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. 3 seconds. Back to the plank walk. 2, 1, down. Go! You gotta love it. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Into the burpees. If you need to rest, take a break. If you don't, keep on going. We understand how hard this is.
We were all at the beginning once.
Everybody has a day one. That's why I put in the modifiers to help it make it easy. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Last round. You can do it. We have less than 80 seconds to go now. 15 seconds of the sprint left.
If you can call what I'm doing sprinting.
If you can't sprint, jog like Charlie, it's okay. 5 seconds, we're back down on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Give it everything you've got. This is the last time we are doing this. 15 seconds. All those noises are just the power. 3, 2, 1. Burpees, baby. Last time. Through. We've got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to go. That's all. Just keep fighting. You can get there. 10 seconds to go. You're doing so well. Just keep on fighting. 3. Last one. Come on, go down. Back. In. Done. You are done with your cardio.
And you should be dripping.
Workout.
Just
If
like
you
me.
are not dripping, absolutely dripping, then you have not done it right. Woo!
See, and I was modifying some of them. But it still gets you. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Do not rush. Do not hurt yourself. It doesn't matter if you do 1 or 10 of each of those. It's still more than you did yesterday. Still more than you did last week. And next week, I can bet you'll be able to do more.
Exactly. You keep on pushing play, keep on working hard, you will see the differences. Oh. Now, we've done the hard bit. Time to go down onto the floor to work the core. Let's move the camera down.
Again.
Down, down, down again. So we're going to do 200 reps of your core. Oh. Now your core is made up of a variety of different muscles around your abdomen. I can't talk properly. Abdomen.
Abdomen.
There we go. But the most interesting ones are your obliques, because your obliques are made up of different layers of muscle fibers that all run in a different direction. So you've got some muscle fibers that run vertically down the body. You have other muscle fibers that run diagonally into the groin, and others that move diagonally out of the groin towards the glute that wrap around the body. So these are particularly difficult to work. There's a lot of twisting involved. So we're going to do our best to do these without causing too much fuss or injury. Now,
we're going to try.
We're going to try. If you have a football or something light that you can pass around, possibly, grab it now so it's nearby. If not, don't worry about it, because it will probably be hard enough as it is without that extra bit.
Ball.
There's one ball there.
Yeah, I'll go get another one. Didn't realise we needed to.
So there's one ball. This is for the second move, so just keep it close by.
Good old faithful Paw Patrol.
Good old faithful Paw Patrol ball. There's always a ball around when there's a kid around.
Most of the time.
Right, so you've probably done 1,000 crunches before, depending on what workouts you've done, etc, etc. What you probably have never been told is how to actually perform a crunch properly. Now, you should keep a fists, move closer to the camera. Keep a fists, hard to see with my beard, fists gap between your chin and your chest. If you're trying to do crunches like this, you're really going to hurt your neck and your chin, your shoulders.
You will really damage your neck.
You just damage so many things. Keep that distance there. Use your actual abdomen to crunch up, okay? So.
And this is when it becomes really, really important to what? Engage your core.
Especially now.
Because, as Oren Mortel will openly admit, for years he was doing ab exercises, following the programs, doing thousands of crunches, push-ups, sit-ups, everything that he could think of. Not push-ups, but you know. And he was like, I just can't work out why I'm not getting the six-pack, and it's just not working.
But there's no definition.
And then we discussed it one day, and I said, are you sure you're engaging your core quite right? And then we discovered that actually you weren't doing, were you?
Exactly.
And once we'd sort of gone through it, and I explained like the zip and the pulling your belly button right in and sort of like clenching, sort of clenching your insides sort of thing. He did it and he went, wow, that makes such a difference. And within like months, you had really good definition showing, didn't you?
Within 6 weeks, I had great definition.
6 weeks. So yes, it's really important. So I know I say it all the time, but it's because it really is. It really does matter. You can do the moves and you can be knackered and working the muscles, but not actually engaging the muscle. Properly. So it doesn't actually, you don't get the benefit that you're actually wanting.
Yeah, you don't get that end goal that you're after.
So yeah, sorry to...
Yes, a crunch. If you need to crunch, keep your legs on the floor, keep your feet on the floor. Sorry, my apologies. What you want to do is cross your arms over your chest, because you see a lot of people back here and then they end up putting the chin to the chest straight away because they haven't got the power. So cross your arms like you're Dracula in a coffin and lift up. Remember, chin away from the chest, lift up and down. That is how you do a crunch. If you wish to make it harder, lift your legs up into a 90-degree position and then crunch, and you will feel it much more in the upper abdomen area. Okay, so we're going to do 25 reps of those.
If you need to make it slightly easier, I don't want you to put any pressure on these, but just slip your toes under like the edge of your couch or something. I don't want you to put any pressure on your legs or your feet at all. They're there purely as a guide, just to help you keep your legs still. And that can actually really benefit, well, not benefit you, but it can help with while you're learning how to do it.
Yeah, definitely can, because sometimes you might find that your legs are trying to come off the floor.
You end up, your knees end up here, and like you sort of end up like in a bit of a turtle situation. Yeah. So it's important to keep your legs nice and strong and firm where they are. That way it's your core doing the work and not everything else around your body.
Exactly. So we're going to go for 25 crunches. If you can't do 25 and you can only do 5, so be it. Next week, try and go for 6.
Yeah.
You know how it works by now, okay? So 25 reps, be prepared to do some crunching, and 3, 2, 1, lift and engage that core properly. Make sure you get your shoulders off the floor, because that is really where you'll feel the crunch. Oh. Love the crunches. I find it easier if I pick a spot on the ceiling and I just concentrate on that spot and I try to lift to that spot over and over.
I find it easier if you do this with your hands, actually. You just sort of point them towards your knees. It's like you're pulling yourself.
Yeah, pulling, not throwing. Because you'll find some people in the gym doing this, and that's throwing yourself up. It's not going to benefit you. Last rep. Fine. Right, while you're recovering, I'm going to go over the next move, which is where we're going to bring in our football. Football, crazy.
Just to say, when you're doing the crunches as well, those of you that have had babies, you might feel an intense amount of pressure, even a bit like like you might wee yourself, and that's because it's the same muscles really crunching. So this actually does help strengthen your pelvic floor muscles as well by holding and crunching your abs and pelvic muscles.
There you go. Stop yourself from weeing accidentally. wish I could do that. Right, this one. Football passes or in and out. So I'll go over the hard one first, which is what the football is all about. So you're going to balance on your bottom, which is probably still sore from yesterday, but you crunch your body in and you pass the ball from one hand to another under your legs. You go out and pass the ball over and you crunch in like this. Okay? 25 reps like that. If you can't do that, because that is quite a tough move, lean back with your hands not too far behind your bum. So my fingertips are touching my glutes, so I'm just going slightly wide. Bring your feet in and your knees into your chest and out, but don't put your heels down on the floor. In and out. Okay? That is the modification for this one. We're going to do 25 reps. Again, if you can't do 25, you can only do 5. Do 5, aim for 6 next week.
And if you want to start with the ball and then get rid of it halfway and go to the modified version, then that's fine too.
That is fine too, and that is up to you. 25 reps. Oh, here we go.
This ball's a little bit harder to grip than I was imagining.
It's all about balance.
Hey.
Again, chin away from the chest. You really feel the burn in this. Oh, you might need to take a quick break. Put your feet down, that's fine. Do what you need to do.
I can't do that with that ball, it's annoying.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Sometimes It is just
so
that hard.
maybe don't use a plastic kids ball because they're actually really hard to grip. Football or basketball or something.
Right then, next move is bicycle crunches. You've most likely seen this. This is where we're going to start working those diagonal oblique muscles that we love down the side here. Okay, so as you've probably seen on TV or done at the gym or whatever, you bring your left leg, nearly got confused, left leg in and your right elbow to try and touch that knee, and then you cross over. Okay, and we're going to do,
Should we do it sideways so they can see?
maybe, I don't know, what do you think? Can you see?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so instead of doing 25, we're going to do 26. So it's 13 on each side. Okay? Again, chin away from the chest. And 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, I always find I collapse after an ab move. I just collapse in a pile on the floor.
Yeah, because as much as it's an ab workout,
You actually do use various parts of your body. It ends up being a whole body workout.
It really does. It really, really does. Right then, so we're going to move on to our next one, the side crunch, which
Oh,
is
my absolute
literally
favourite.
as it says. So lay down straight as you can on your side. You're going to have a little arm here that's sort of flapping around, so you can either lay that one down on your side or you can have it behind your head if you want to. This one,
on you.
this one I try to just wrap around me like that.
Yeah.
I put my hand behind my head and you literally just lift up to the side and down. And that's all you do. 25
It's like
reps.
just getting the shoulder off of the ground just a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can really feel it down.
Just getting your opposite shoulder off the ground and you should.
Again, well, you're not pulling on your head. You're literally just using your hand as a guide so that you've got your elbow still, really.
Okay, so 25 reps like that. 3, 2, 1, and we're away. You should feel it go down your side. Oh, I've got dog hair near my eye. It's driving me nuts. Problem with home workouts. Try not to put tension in your neck. Try to keep your neck straight with your spine.
And yes, we do understand how hard that is.
Yeah, we do understand how hard it is. You're probably shouting, yeah, easy for you to say. Yeah, it is easy for me to say, but it's also difficult for me to do as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and rest.
I may have looked like I just copped out on that one, but I just actually did them quicker and I counted the ones that I did previous to the start. So I did still do the 25.
Right, so
Other side.
other side, but not yet because we
Oh.
get to go through all of the exercises again.
Oh yes.
So back to your crunches.
Cheeky bugger.
Yeah, you know it. 25 crunches. Remember, put your feet or toes underneath the sofa or something if you need help to keep
Something
them
that's
down.
nice and strong. It's not going to me.
Yep.
And
If you're moving up, then just keep them free. Or if you're moving up even further, again, we go to a 90-degree angle. 3, 2, 1, 25 reps. Here we go. 3, 4, 5.
Pulling those belly buttons in.
Engaging that core. Oh, we're supposed to have crossed arms, aren't we? My bad. And rest. I'm going straight over to those footballs or those in and out crunches. In fact.
And as we previously discussed, I'm not going to use the ball.
No, you're just going to do the in and outs?
I am just going to do the in and outs.
Doing the in and outs.
Oh, what were you going to say?
That's what I was going to ask.
Oh.
That's all.
Well, there you go. Great
There
minds.
you go. Remember, balance on your bum. It's all about the balance. My hand's slipping on the
Elbows
ball.
slightly bent if you're leaning on your arms.
Yep.
Just behind.
Oh, right then.
Ready?
Here we go. 25 reps. Ooh, balance.
Ugh,
Ugh. Again.
really?
Balance.
Mhm.
Last one. There we go.
How many did you get on with, guys? Eh? Did you manage to 25 or a bit less?
Bit less, bit more. Who knows? Hopefully,
Even if you can
Yeah.
do more, don't worry about it. Just get to 25 and then.
get to 25. If you can do more nicely, then do more. Right. Bicycle crunches, 13 each side. Are you ready? Oh, remember,
Yeah.
elbow to the knee, and then switch. 3, 2, 1, and go. Engage the core. Ah, it's a nice quick one. I like those ones.
Even though we do look like flailing fish.
Yeah. It's a worker. Right, side crunches.
Wow.
Now, I did my left side last time, so this time we're going for the right side. Remember, as straight as
Nice
you can.
straight. Up your arm,
Ooh.
round your waist.
Yep.
Hand to your ear. Not pulling, just resting.
Engage your oblique, your side core muscle, and lift. We're away for 25. Remember, shoulder just comes off the floor. Opposite shoulder just comes off the floor. You should feel that crunch. That nice crunch up the side. Oh, this is the last move. Oh, I
Put
can feel
everything into those last ones.
oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm still going. I was doing mine really slowly.
Uh,
4,
Oh, sometimes
2.
quick. Sometimes I do them pretty quick.
Oh.
Slower is better. Slower, you have more control and actually works the muscle better. But
Right then.
sometimes we just want them done.
As we went
and I
over,
understand that.
as we went over child's pose the other day, you want to go back into child's pose. So
Sitting on your knees,
sitting on your knees,
chest going in between your knees,
and you stretch
stretching out.
out your front like this.
Forehead's down. So your ears are just between your arms.
And then slightly just lean towards the left or right side, and you should feel a little stretch down that oblique muscle, what you just crunched. And just hold and breathe nice and relaxed if you can. Slow your breathing and your heart rate down. Move slowly across to the other side.
I'm not done.
Charlie's not done. She's staying there. She's worked hard today.
Oh. You should feel that all the way down.
Oh, this might feel good if you've been working hard all week on your back. Oh. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to move back so you're neutral spine, so you're straight. And we're going to go up onto all fours. And then you're going to rock over on your knees until your hips hit the floor. and you're kind of in a weird sort of push-uppy sort of position.
Chest to the floor and then
Chest to the
push
floor.
up and out.
And then you just push up so that you're like a cobra. And you should hopefully feel that up through the front of your abdominal muscles. Oh, it does feel good to me. Definitely feels good. Oh, and if you want to, you can go back down and then re-stretch it up. Oh, just to really get that deep stretch in there.
Make it deeper. Don't just lift yourself up, but quite literally, like Orange just done, like a cobra, sort of like flip.
Like roll up head first, like you're
Literally
trying to
rolling it.
peel yourself off the floor.
And you really do feel it. Just gives you a slightly deeper stretch.
Yeah. And then when you go back down, you can lift back into child's pose, and you might feel the stretch across the lower back just there, which is lovely, especially after that cardio work.
This is good for everything, really. Helps stretch your legs, sort of your arms and shoulders.
That's why they use this in yoga so much,
It's
because
a
it's
great move.
a great stretch. Whew. Right then, okay, we're gonna slowly lift up onto all fours, bring your hands back, slowly roll onto your feet, and slowly pick
Make sure
yourself
there's not a
up off
couch
the
in the
floor. We're gonna do a little leg stretch because we know you're gonna be hurting.
When you stand up, obviously you've just missed me doing that, but as you stand up, just let your back roll. And then lastly your head. Just nice and slow, just really helps to stretch you out a bit. It's great.
Now from that plank walk, you need to stretch your back out. So bring your hands together at the front, at shoulder height. So bring me up a little bit more. Nice one, Charlie, thank you. And push forward, rounding your back ever so slightly, but just push forward. That'll help stretch out the back of those shoulder blades. And then we're going to take the arms and bring them all the way around to the back. Clasp them together and push down. Oh, you can feel that chest stretch like we did on Monday. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, and then just shake out your upper body a little bit. We're going to go to a little calf stretch because we did some jumping today, and I'm sure they're still sore. So remember, you kick one leg out, you reach down, you grab the toe, you just gently pull back into the stretch. Use your other knee for leverage if you need balance, or something else to hold on to, like a...
If you know that your
Fridge.
knees are slightly hypermobile, so that they've got a bit of extra bend to them, just make sure you keep your legs straight. Don't bend it backwards too far, because that could damage you more.
Don't overbend.
I know that's a really hard ask.
And swap
If
legs.
you've got especially bendy legs, I totally get it, but it's safer to keep it straight, and you're actually stretching the muscle rather than the joint.
Dog hairs all over me. Rolling around on the floor like a dog. Right, that's it. Now, last couple of stretches, we're going to stretch those quads again. If you need to hold on to something like a wall, do so. Grab that ankle, grab the foot.
Pulling it into the buttocks.
Pull it into the buttocks, knees together. Try and push your hips forward just a bit, and you'll feel that stretch down the quadricep. Whew. That was a tough day today. Cardio always is.
It is.
We will be bringing you different cardio workouts. But for now, this is what we have. Okay, and the other leg.
We will be doing different routines, but especially every 5 weeks we will completely renew everything, because every 5 weeks you need to give your body a shock. The same with the food. We have the weekend off and we go back on Monday to Friday. And the same with exercise. You can't do the same thing because you just get muscle memory. Your muscles get get used to it and say, oh, well, we're used to this. We don't have to work very hard. So we continuously change it up. Keep your body guessing. That's when it works its hardest.
Every 5 weeks, we change it up for this reason alone. Just like Charlie said.
Yeah.
Right, we hope that you've not broken yourself too much.
Well done.
Well
We're
done.
very proud of how well you're all doing.
You're doing
It's
extremely
amazing.
well. We have shoulders tomorrow, and that is it. And then it's the weekend.
I hope
So-
you're all finding it easy enough to follow us. I know sometimes we just waffle on and probably not. It's not the easiest thing to see. So well done to all of you for being able to work it out everything we're doing.
Absolutely. Right, we'll leave you to it now because we've gone on long enough, but that was cardio and abs.
Yeah.
You've pretty much made it to the end of the week now, just 1 day left. Well done. Keep going. You're doing so well. We're proud
See you
of
tomorrow, guys.
See you tomorrow.